Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. Mark your calendars. The final day the city's solid waste and recycling department will collect yard waste from personally owned containers is on Friday, June 28th. Beginning on July 1st, yard waste will only be collected in the following ways: from the 95-gallon city-provided gray rolling container, in 5-foot-long tied bundles weighing less than 50 pounds, or in paper bags designed for yard waste. Visit the city's website for more information on how to properly prepare your yard waste. Solid waste and recycling staff encourages residents to keep and repurpose their personal containers. If none of the alternatives appeal to you, arrange to have your personal containers disposed of by calling the city's contact center at 336-373-CITY. You can schedule a time for the container to be picked up as bulk trash. This change is part of a larger shift in yard waste rules implemented this year. For more information, please visit the city's website. Creative Greensboro welcomes artist and educator Carla Rogers for a residency at the Hires as she presents pregnancy, birth, and postpartum stories on Black maternal health. The residency includes a series of writing workshops and culminates in a spoken word showcase with performances at 7 p.m. on July 13th and July 18th through July 20th. Activities will be hosted at the Stephen D. Hires Theater in the Greensboro Cultural Center, located at 200 North Davie Street. The workshops are free. Showcase tickets are available online. Rogers will perform a collection of spoken word pieces sharing the birth stories of women of color. This collection will center on the multiple perspectives of birthing and the impact on families. The poems feature topics including prenatal experiences, birth, postpartum, infertility, loss, abortion, maternal health, doula support, and advocacy. Certain pieces will include dance choreography paired with music. Through this showcase, Rogers seeks to raise awareness of issues that affect Black women in their maternal journeys and demonstrate how to advocate for themselves. For the complete schedule of events, contact Creative Greensboro Performing Arts Coordinator Todd Fisher at 336-373-2974. Drivers will notice road work today and continuing through Friday, November 8th, resulting in occasional lane closures and delays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. This is due to waterline rehabilitation work on the following roads: Rocket Street from Freeman Mill Road to Lurie Drive, as well as Granville Road from Irving Place to Country Club Drive. Signs and traffic cones are in place, and motorists are encouraged to use alternative routes to avoid the area. Dates and times for the construction may change due to weather or last-minute changes in the work schedule. The job is part of the city's ongoing water rehabilitation program, which is funded by water and sewer rates. In other construction news, both southbound lanes of Murrow Boulevard between East Lindsay Street and East Fisher Avenue are closed. This will allow crews to continue bridge repair work along Murrow over North Church Street. Northbound lanes will also remain closed until the project is complete in October. Motorists should use alternate routes to avoid the area or follow the detour signs. Finally, West McGee Street between South Spring Street and Fulton Street, including a portion of South Cedar Street near its intersection with West McGee Street, will be closed through Friday, August 9th. This is due to crews performing stormwater replacement work. For more information about lane and road closures and to subscribe to receive email notifications about upcoming work on city streets, visit the city's website. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
70% of Americans are overweight, and the majority of them have health issues that would improve with weight loss. So how do you know if your weight is affecting your health? The easiest way is to calculate out your BMI, or your body mass index. You can do that by going online and entering in your height and your weight. It will give you a number. If that number is 30 or greater, it is likely that your weight is affecting your health. When your BMI is greater than 30, it puts you at much higher risk of things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, arthritis, cancer, and diabetes. In fact, if your BMI is 30 or greater, you have a greater than 300% chance of becoming diabetic. If your BMI is 40, that increased risk goes up to 500%. So if you want to lose weight, the most important thing to start with is to calculate out your resting metabolic rate. That's what most people consider their metabolism, and it tells us how many calories you need to keep your weight the same with a low level of activity. The best way to do that is to take your weight and multiply by 9 if you're a woman and 11 if you're a man. Now that we've calculated out your resting metabolic rate, it's time to figure out how many calories you need in order to lose weight. If you cut 500 calories per day from your resting metabolic rate, you lose approximately 1 pound of fat per week. If you think 1 pound a week isn't significant, you should know that a pound of fat is about the size of a small grapefruit. So losing a grapefruit of fat every week isn't too shabby. Exercising while losing weight is important in order to prevent your metabolism from falling while you're losing weight. Studies show that just 10 minutes a day of exercise 5 times a week is enough to cause health benefits. If you increase that exercise to 30 minutes 5 times a week, you maximize those benefits and you find it much easier in order to keep your weight off. Studies also show that if you exercise more than 30 minutes 5 times a week, you can increase your hunger. That increase in hunger tends to make you eat more calories than you just burned, which defeats the point of exercise for weight loss. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully these tips will help put you on the path for a healthier future. For more information, go to conehealth.com/wellness. I'm Dr. Karen Beasley.
The city's Office of Arts and Culture is inviting the community to learn the craft of poetry and spoken word. We'll have that story and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Hassan Bird, a Greensboro-based poet who has performed in local, state, and national venues, invites the community to learn and practice the art of poetry and spoken word. This is the focus of his 5-week post with GROW, or the Greensboro Residency for Original Works, through July 15th. Bird will welcome guest poets and use writing prompts, video of poetry performance, and skill-building games to help participants learn how to craft and perform poems during free Poetry Club workshops. He will also host open studio sessions and showcases to provide an opportunity for artists of all disciplines to connect. Workshop participants will share their original poetry and practice their presentation skills in a creative and supportive environment. During downtown Greensboro's First Friday on July 5th, Bird will host Friday Night Lights, a showcase of live poetry performances. The residency will culminate at 3 p.m. on Sunday, July 14th, with a one-man show featuring Bird performing his own poetry. Bird has been writing and performing poetry for 8 years. The GROW residency space is next to the Davie Street entrance of the Greensboro Cultural Center located at 200 North Davie Street. For more information about the GROW residency, visit the city's website. Greensboro residents have a few days left to share ideas about a proposed expansion of the Greensboro Transit Agency, or GTA. As part of Go Borough, the city's long-range transit plan, the public is encouraged to review a draft bus network and complete an online survey by June 30th. The draft bus network is based on feedback from thousands of residents and stakeholders. It proposes more than doubling the current investment in GTA and a half-cent sales tax increase to provide the following benefits: several crosstown routes without switching buses at the downtown depot, shorter wait times to get the high-interest areas faster, service to new stops including the Piedmont Triad International Airport, and 3 on-demand transit zones where riders can call for service similar to the Uber or Lyft model. The improved bus services would be rolled out in phases over 10 years depending on funding. For more information about the Go Borough plan, visit the city's website or contact GTA Marketing and Communications Manager Kevin Elwood at 336-412-6309. The City of Greensboro and Guilford County are hosting the final Subcontractors Outreach and Information Session. This is for minority and women-owned businesses interested in the Windsor-Chavis-Noco Community Complex project. This has a construction budget of $65 million. The next session will take place from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Thursday, July 11th at the Windsor Recreation Center. Please RSVP for the session. Together, the city and county will build the Windsor-Chavis-Noco Community Complex on the site of the existing Windsor Recreation Center. Noco Park will also be rebuilt on the existing site. This will be a one-stop shop for learning, recreation, and neighborhood-based public health and social services, featuring a joint-use recreation, library, and aquatics facility. Samet Corporation, United Maintenance Group, and Kate Services will assist with pre-qualifying companies to work as subcontractors on this project. For more details about the information session, contact Enika Page with Samet Corporation at 336-544-6784. To learn more about the project, visit the city's website. It's the most wonderful time of the year for one city department. They have an entire month devoted to their programs and services. Coming up after the break, find out how you can participate in the celebration. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Clear your calendar for a host of activities and programs taking place throughout the month of July as we prepare for Parks and Recreation Month. Joining me now to give us an overview of all the activities is Jennifer Hance. She is the Community Engagement Coordinator with the Greensboro Parks and Recreation Department. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So we know that Parks and Recreation Month is a big deal.
It is.
Lots of activities, so we're going to get into it so folks know what's happening and how they can get plugged in. So Adult Recess has been nationally recognized. Super fun. Tell us what's on tap for participants this year.
So Adult Recess is just a great opportunity for individuals 21 and over to just go back out to Barber Park and enjoy the spray ground and playground games and just be a kid for the night.
Okay, well, that's all in the name, Adult Recess.
Absolutely, and it's July 12th from 6 to 9 at Barber Park. We'll have a DJ out there, we'll have food trucks, we'll have beverage vendors, and fun things like tetherball and Foursquare, and the spray ground access is open as well.
I'm really good at tetherball, and I'm
too.
really good at Foursquare,
Yep.
and I love to eat, so I'll check out
Perfect.
what's on tap. Okay, so we've got the movie in the park, which is always popular. So tell us where and when is that taking place?
So we're doing a movie in the park at Hester Park this year. We actually did it there last year as well. We'll be on one of the football fields that actually worked great, and we're going to be showing Elemental. So we're super excited about that, and our friends from the Greensboro Police Department's grill team will actually be out there grilling up hot dogs throughout the evening for people to get and have a nice dinner and enjoy the movie on the lawn.
Okay, and it's free.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Maker's Way at Gateway is sure to draw a large crowd. What do you have planned for that event?
That's actually a new event for us this year, and we're really excited about it. It's a makerspace event. So we'll have all different types of vendors that are going to come out, from woodworkers to pottery to a glass blower, and they're going to come out and show people how to create different items, but it'll also be an opportunity for people to take those items with them. Nice. So then we'll also have performances throughout the afternoon, free books being passed out for kids. There's going to be a lot of different opportunities, as well as food vendors. We actually have a chocolatier that will be there showing people how to make chocolate and then taking that chocolate with them. Yes. So it's really exciting to have this new event, as well as showcasing the garden out at Gateway.
Okay, and tell us again, when is that happening?
That one is Saturday, July 27th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Gateway Gardens.
Okay, we're going to load up the chocolate.
Yes.
Now, bingo, we're calling all bingo players.
Yes. Yes.
If you're good, bad, we don't care. We want you to come out no matter your skill set. So how can they get on the board?
And so bingo is actually a self-guided activity for people, and it's a way for people to go out and explore places maybe they've never been in Parks and Recreation. We have over 130 parks alone. So what we've done is we've laid out a lot of different locations on 3 different bingo boards, and people just download that bingo board, or you can grab a printed copy at one of our recreation centers, go out and explore those locations, and once you get bingo, you turn that in, and we're going to have prize drawings for different Parks and Recreation packs.
Okay, I love it. And word on the street is Parks will launch a merchandise store.
Yes.
This sounds new.
We are so excited. We have been saying forever that we wanted a merchandise store. We have some really cool swag, and people are always asking us where they can get it, and now they finally can. And on July 1st, we'll launch a merch store where people can buy shirts, sweatshirts, hats, water bottles, bandanas for the dogs, all sorts of fun things to be able to represent Parks and Recreation out in the community.
Okay, and where is the store?
So that will be online, and on our website on July 1, we're going to have a link on the landing page, as well as on our social media, and people will just be able to click on it and go purchase their Parks and Rec swag.
Okay, perfect for Christmas and gift
Absolutely.
giving and all kinds of throughout the year giving.
Yes.
Well, I think you've given us a great tour of all the activities for Parks and Recreation Month. It's nationally recognized.
Yes.
We do it big in Greensboro locally, so the fun and fanfare is sure to be over the top.
Yes.
And we hope, Jennifer, that you come back and let us know what else is happening throughout the year
Absolutely.
with Parks and Recreation.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. We look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you. Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That segment is coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council meetings take place in the Katie Dorsett Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. Applications for City Academy are being accepted now through July 15th. This premier public education program is free and celebrating its 19th year. City Academy takes you behind the scenes of city government, offering hands-on activities and presentations by 15 of the city's 25 departments. There are 2 optional sessions, one with Greensboro Transit and another providing an overview of economic development. The goal is to develop civic leaders and build a stronger city through well-informed and engaged residents. Classes are held each Thursday from 5:45 p.m. to 9 p.m. starting August 29th and ending on November 21st. The graduation will take place during the December 3rd City Council meeting. City Academy is open to residents at least 18 years old who live within the corporate limits of Greensboro. Residents representing all City Council districts and various backgrounds will be selected. City Academy strives to create a learning environment that reflects the community's rich diversity. To apply for City Academy, call the Community Relations Office at 336-373-2723 or visit the city's website. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendars for the places to go and things to do on the town.
I'm Dave, and here are some special events happening this week on the town. Comedian David Spade brings his Joe Dirt Country Bus Tour to the Tanger Center June 27th. Best known for his roles on Saturday Night Live and the sitcom Just Shoot Me. Today, the Funny Man hosts a top-rated comedy podcast with fellow SNL alum Dana Carvey. Visit tangercenter.com for tickets and more information. The Greensboro Science Center hosts a spectacular laser light tribute June 28th in the Omnisphere Theater featuring John Lennon, Elvis Presley, and David Bowie. Enjoy this unique celebration of 3 artists who struck a chord in our lives but departed the world too soon. Each of the 3 showings lasts about 50 minutes. Learn more and buy tickets online at greensboroscience.org. The Community Theater of Greensboro and Make-A-Wish Foundation proudly present Disney's The Lion King Jr., June 28th through the 30th at the Carolina Theater. The play tells the story of the epic adventures of a curious cub named Simba as he struggles to accept the responsibilities of adulthood and his destiny as king. Get tickets at carolinatheater.com. Immerse yourself in the world of lavender on June 29th at the Freedom Cornerstone on the downtown Greenway. Create a beautiful keepsake craft. Try the unique flavors of lavender coffee and indulge in different infused edibles and non-edibles from a local farm. Register for this free event online at greensboro-nc.gov. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The Greensboro Parks and Recreation Department will once again offer its free summer playground program. Energy at the Park will operate in 4 neighborhoods from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays beginning June 24th. The program wraps up on August 8th. This is open to rising first grade students through kids who are 15 years old. Supervised sports, games, crafts, and free lunch are the highlights of the Energy of the Park program. Parents or guardians may register their kids at any participating playground. Energy at the Park will take place at the following city parks: Hampton Park on 4 Seasons Boulevard, Sussman Street Park on Sussman Street, Maywood Park on Maywood Street, and Woodmere Park on Autumn Drive. The program may be canceled due to severe rain or extreme heat. For more information, visit the Parks and Recreation website or contact Mel Melton at 336-373-7502. Coming up after the break is our Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the City of Greensboro. For the 7th consecutive year, Greensboro ranks among the top 40 best run cities in America. That's according to the credit services website Wallet Hub. Greensboro ranks 27th among 148 cities, thanks in part to a strong score in total budget per capita. Greensboro is one of 3 North Carolina cities listed in the top 30, including Raleigh and Durham. Wallet Hub compared the quality of services residents received against the city's total budget to determine a municipality's operating efficiency and the effectiveness of local leadership. The website noted inflation and elevated homicide rates were key metrics in this year's study. Way to go, Greensboro. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Connect GSO, plus GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.